Male intergenerational intimacy containing dozens of articles portraying sex between men and minor boys as loving relationships. One article states that parents should view the pedophile who loves their son not as a rival or competitor, not as a theft of their property, but as a partner in the boy's upbringing, someone to be welcomed into their home. 29. Similarly, mainstream gay publications make no effort to hide their pro-pedophilia views. For example, Black, a leading black homosexual publication, defended pedophilia with an article entitled "Must Men Who Love Boys Be Guilty of Sexual Misconduct?" Pause. Okay, so Regent University, this is incorrect. This is incorrect. I did my research on this because it's our people. So you know what I've been saying this whole thing. Like, nah, I'm like, it's not us. Like, this not something that we really into. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that it don't happen, but this is more the people that's more in support of these organizations like P.F.A.G, who just has a chapter in Toledo. Like, their main headquarters is not in Toledo. They just have a chapter there. And NAMBLA, who P.F.A.G and, NAMBLA, I don't support, none of that stuff. But this is a lie. What Regent University said about Black, a leading black homosexual publication, defended pedophilia with an article entitled "Must Men Who Love Boys Be Guilty of Sexual Misconduct?" That is a lie. They did not defend pedophilia. The article, "Must Men Who Love Boys Be Guilty of Sexual Misconduct," was actually, it was written in, I believe, either 93 or 94. I think it was 94. And it might have been in there, it was in a March issue. But the story was about Michael Jackson. And y'all know I love Michael Jackson. Okay? I put people out of my house, out of here, for talking about Michael Jackson. Okay? I don't play about Michael Jackson. So, this is a lie. Black magazine did not defend pedophilia. The article, and Mr. Lee Savage, who wrote the article, I don't know Lee Savage. I know we had the same last name and everything, but to be honest, when I first read this, I was gagging, because I'm like, wait a minute. Black people defending pedophilia, and then this person has the same last name as me? Oh no. So I went and did my research. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take it out, but I left it on here to talk about this right now. So for the people who talk about me, oh, you don't love yourself, you don't all that stupid shit that people, those reverse psychology tactics that the community uses against people like me who don't follow the majority. They try to say stuff like, we have internalized homophobia. Well, bitch, if I have internalized homophobia, how am I calling out, right now, Regent University for this lie? Because this is a lie. The article was about Michael Jackson and what was going on during that time, how people was accusing him of doing stuff that he did not do. And I'm gonna post pictures of the article, and the article was very good in my opinion. It was very good because the article, I remember it talking about it said something along the lines of, when the community, some people in the community heard about, rumors about Michael Jackson, possibly having male lovers and stuff. It made some people feel vindicated, and it goes on to say, like, but those are pretty much just rumors. I'm just paraphrasing, and I'm going to show what I'm talking about, because the article, this is misleading. Now the title, Mr. Savage could have used a better title. He could have used a better title, because that's how I believe his work ended up in this report. But his work was nothing about no pedophilia. It was not in support of pedophilia. That is a lie. Pedophilia was not defended in this article nowhere. Pretty much it was saying that maybe even the gay community should offer apology, pretty much for assuming Michael Jackson has been gay all these years. And so and that still was something, to be honest, that still was, some people still was questioning his sexuality and stuff like that. And we don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't care, I just loved him, as a person, as a musician, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watched this 5-hour documentary. It was called Loving Neverland or something like that. I don't know, but you can find it on YouTube. I have it saved in one of my playlists. I watched the whole documentary, and what I loved about the documentary was that back in the day, in those times, they made it seem like Mike only did for the white kids, or he was here for the white kids. But what they didn't tell us was he would have all, black kids. He would have, he looked out for, he loved us. He loved his people. He loved his community, and I'm going to delete this, from here. But I just wanted to publicly, because like I said, if I'm, critiquing or criticizing or, talking about, I can also point out when people trying to lie, and this is a lie. Black magazine, it was, back in 1994, Lee Savage, who wrote it, he did not defend pedophilia. So that's a lie. And like I said, I think he probably could have used a better title, but his title, he probably used that title to grab people's attention. I get it. But what Regent University did was trying to throw this in here and saying, and I don't know, I don't even understand like how they could that's why, like, when I go on to read, like, for instance, if you go on to read San Francisco's leading homosexual newspaper, The Sentinel, bluntly editorialized, the love between men and boys is at the foundation of homosexuality. So they actually said that. They have other stuff from other magazines, what they have actually said. But from Black magazine, they don't have nothing. They just gave the title. That's because the article was not about pedophilia. It was about what was going on with Michael Jackson in 1994. So Regent University, you probably need to take that out, because that's a lie. That's a lie. And you know I ain't gonna accept no lie on my people. Period. Whether it's black, you know, gay, straight, whatever. This is a lie. And also, I do want to, you know, point out, you know, straight people, heterosexual people, they do molest children too. They do molest children too. I've heard all kind of stories about people being molested. I even heard one story that blew my mind. Blew my mind. I was praying for this boy, you know, praying for him, you know, and I'm not gonna say his name or nothing like that, you know, but his own grandmother molested him. His own grandmother. Like, I mean, to me, that's just mind blown, you know. So, yeah, it happens. You know, I know my mom, her and her wife had their first set of adopted kids. They didn't go through with the adoption or whatever, you know, because I think the family ended up getting them back. But the 5-year-old was raped, molested, I believe by her grandfather's friend. So, you know, that's a man and a little girl. So it happens. It happens on that side too. You know, and Toledo is one of the Toledo is like one of the major cities for sex trafficking. Like you would never, you know, I would growing up never think that, you know, but it is. In fact, one of my ex-boyfriends in Toledo, his mom, you know, did, you know, that kind of work. And, you know, I can definitely, you know, appreciate her for doing that. And that's all I'm gonna say. But, but yes, this is a lie. Regent University, this is a lie. Black magazine, they did not defend pedophilia with an article entitled "Must Men Who Love Boys Be Guilty of Sexual Misconduct?" Now, in the sense of pedophilia, yes. Must men who love boys should be guilty of misconduct. If it's talking about a grown man molesting a child, yes. But that's not what Black Magazine was talking about. Black Magazine was talking about Michael Jackson, and they were, to me, in defense of Michael Jackson, because the stuff that that man went through, we knew these people was lying. We knew it was about money. We knew it was a money grab. We know this. That man is innocent. Like I said, I don't put people up out of here for saying, no, you gotta go. That's my guy. He died on my birthday. Another person who I don't play about is Lisa Left Eye Lopez. That was my girl, man. I never forget watching her documentary. It made me want to go to Honduras. I want to go to Honduras. Like, I don't know. She was beautiful, though. That was my girl. Left Eye. She was something else, man. There's a legal age here. 18. That's why I said earlier, these are the types. These types, they don't date black men. These are the types who identify with Asian culture, you know what I'm saying? Any culture other than their own. Because they don't want to know their culture. They want to be everybody else but themselves. We have a culture, and it's rich. We have a history, and it's very rich. It's a shame. I knew, that's why I said that earlier in my book, you know, a few videos back, a few pages back, I said, you know, this is a majority white thing, and the few black people who want to be like them. You know, these ones don't even date. There's a lot of them here. It's a lot of them here. Will turn their nose up at, you know, black guys. Because they down with the swirl. To me, a lot of these guys, too, they be looking for a handout. They be looking to be taken care of. I don't care how nice it comes in the package, but that's exactly what it is. And my thought process to these types of I was about to call them something, but I'm going to be nice. But my thought process to these is, you're weak. You're weak. You the ones that can't get out here and get a job and make it on your own. So you have to go and get with the swirl. And that's okay to have your preference, to like what you like. I get it. You know, but at the same point in time, the problem comes when a lot of them will turn around and look down on their own people. Oh, I would never date a black person, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm attracted to more light-skinned, you know, guys, you know, especially like with beards and stuff like that. But just because if I had somebody that was dark skinned, you know, blacker than this do-rag, I would still give them a chance. Like, I would still be, you know, just as interested. You know, I've dated dark skinned guys too. You know, I'm not a colorist, but I do have my preference. I do have my likes. But I'm not down with the swirl. I don't play that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But I ain't gonna lie, I did say I would troll the community, because I said if I ever came into like a whole bunch of money or something, I would probably rent me a little white boy just to make all the black men jealous and mad and be talking about me on Gay Magazine. Because that's one thing that I don't get. We have all this smoke for people that go outside their race and date these white guys, but look at our own community. You know, a lot of these people is now looking for love. They not looking for love. They looking to be taken care of. They not looking for a partner. They looking for a parent. You know? So, that, at least that's what I experience. That's what I experience. A lot of people just looking for you to take care of them, for you to do for them. And then they'll get with you and then get mad at you because you're able to do it. You have to deal with their insecurities because they're mad at you, because you actually got out here and you was able to do something for yourself. You're not codependent, and they recognize that. So I get it. But sometimes I'll be looking at that, you know, page whenever I do see, you know, like a black guy dating a white guy, which is, you know, like I said, I ain't down with the swirl. But I would troll. That would be something that just because it's like, you know, how you get so mad all the time, you know, but it's like, you know that this community ain't looking for love. Ain't trying to build nothing with nobody. Everybody want their partner to come already pre-built, you know, and look at the world today. Today, that's just not, you know, like, yeah, that it could happen that way, but 9 times out of 10, it's not. Both sides have to put in work for something to work out. It can't just be one-sided. Anybody that sticks around for that is a fool. Let me get back to read. But it definitely needs to be said about. And I did read something I did read something earlier where it was talking about how older men, it's how the gay culture is predominantly youth oriented. It is. People are ashamed, you know, when you get older. Like, I'm 36 years old. And no, I don't look my age. I don't. But it don't matter. Once you turn 30 in this lifestyle, in this world, you know, you are considered old. And that's just crazy. Because I'm not trying to throw shade, but I mean, people talking about it. Generation Z is aging faster than the millennials. I seen one dude, he looked older than me. And he younger than me. About almost 10 years. So, I don't know. You know? Honey, let me get back to 30. San Francisco's leading homosexual newspaper, The Sentinel, bluntly editorialized, "The love between men and boys is at the foundation of homosexuality." No, it's not. 31. In 1995, the homosexual magazine Guy stated, "We can be proud that the gay movement has been home to the few choices who have had the courage to say out loud that children are naturally sexual, that they deserve the right to sexual expression with whoever they choose. We must listen to our prophets." Baby, your prophets are wrong. "Instead of fearing being labeled pedophiles," that's what you are. "We must proudly proclaim that sex is good, including children's sexuality." You're on your own with that. "We must do it for the children's sake." No, the hell, you shouldn't. Leave the children alone. Leave the children alone. And the shade is the predominant of the black gay community don't even know this. They don't know this exists. They don't know this going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because outside of, and it's no shade. I am not trying to be shady. Please don't take this as me trying to be shady. But outside of these toxic scenes like Bingo and these black gay reality shows that be showing, you know, the wannabe bad boys or the wannabe playboys or whatever the hell they are, and the ballroom circus scene, like, I did not know a lot of this. And I guarantee you a lot of my friends who I was friends with did not know. Well, if I'm reading this stuff to them, they didn't know a lot of this stuff. So that's why what I'm trying to say is when we as like black gay people, when we hear, oh, it's a gay agenda, we thinking in a whole totally different way. Don't even know that a lot of this is going on. Don't know some of these organizations exist, what they believe in. I'm from Toledo. I didn't even know about no damn NAMBLA. I ain't know about them. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being honest. I did not know. But I don't agree. Now that I do know, I don't agree. I'm damn sure stepping up and saying that. I would say whatever you want to say about me. I might be whatever. But I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. And this is my protest. This is me speaking out. So, I don't agree with that. And that's what I really did want to say. Like, I guarantee you, a lot of black LGBTQ don't know this. We just trying to fucking make it, and we, some, for the ones who ain't cashy, who ain't trying to pretend, portray some image, some fake image, some cloud chaser. And some of the girls got it. Some of the girls do got it. But I'm talking about for me. I'm not trying to portray like I'm some cashy person, like I'm just this, you know what I'm saying, this BDE, big dick energy, and all, like I'm better than everybody. I got all this money, honey. No, that's not me. That's not who I am. Yes, I like nice things. I'm not with all the labels and all of that. I have my reasons for that though. But I do like to dress nice. I do like to do me. But I'm not that kind of person. I ain't never been that kind of person. Cause that's how my dad is and my family, and I try to be the opposite of that. So a lot of us, I guarantee you, a lot of people don't know a lot of this stuff. So all I'm saying is, when you hear gay agenda, like it's a gay agenda, don't think about yourself. Think about these crazy ass Codys, and the ones when you ask them what their pronouns is, and yeah, them, the gay agenda, and this NAMBLA. There's a